Hi traders, welcome to the channel. So in this video we are going to be talking about forex for beginners. So I'm using the BABYPIPS PDF as referral, because I know some of you have came across, maybe heard from the gurus that they learned forex trading from BABYPIPS, and maybe you do not have the PDF as yet, or you do not know the website of BABYPIPS. So the website is babypips.com. I believe if you can search it on anywhere, I believe you can get it. It's very popular. It's been there for ages. So now let's try to find out how do they explain sorry for that, how do they explain forex trading in their terms, right? So this is the question why you came into this video in this first place. So you want to know what is forex. So now let's try to find out how BABYPIPS explains this forex thing. So let's try to read it out loud. So they say, if you've ever traveled to another country, right? So if you've ever had to travel to another country, so now that already on its own, it should give you an idea that we are going to be talking about something that includes two countries, because if it says two, it means you are from two, and then you are from and then to another country. So it's two countries involved. You usually had to find a currency exchange booth at the airport and then exchange the money you have in your wallet. So we're going to skip these ones in the brackets, in your wallet, into the currency of a country you are visiting, right? So now let's try to explain it to understand it even more further. Let me try to get the highlight. I don't know which color to choose. Okay, I guess this one is okay. So they say, if you've ever traveled to, keyword, so it's to another country, meaning here you are from another country going to another country. So already you should have it in your mind that we have two countries involved. It's two different currencies involved, right? It says you usually had to find a currency exchange booth at the airport, right? It can be in your case, if you've traveled with I don't know, a yacht or what, at the depot, right? It says a currency exchange booth at the airport, and then exchange, right? Keyword, and then exchange. So it means you can't go to another country without exchanging the currency you have to the currency of the country you are visiting, right? So you have to exchange, or else you're going to suffer pretty much in that other country, because that currency is not relevant to them. It has no value to them, so you can't buy anything, so you will suffer. Exchange the money you have in your wallet into the currency of the country you are visiting, right? So in short, what forex trading is, if I can try to put it maybe in my words, let me get a dark color. Maybe if I can try to put it in my words, I can say maybe forex is the exchange of one currency for another, right? So this is my short explanation of what forex trading is, and as you see, BABYPIPS here, it has explained it a bit more in details, right? So they say, if you've ever traveled to another country, you usually had to find a currency exchange booth at the airport and then exchange the money you have in your wallet into the currency of the country you are visiting. So it has to involve two countries, it has to involve exchange, it has to involve currencies, right? Now I think we are okay on that one. I can delete this now. Let me do like this, right? So we're moving on, guys. We are moving on. So they further explain it. They say let's highlight it so you know where we are currently reading from. They say, remember the currency exchange booth. They say you go up to the counter and notice a screen displaying different exchange rates for different currencies. Now maybe for those who have never went to the airport, let's try to research. Let's try to search what is a currency currency exchange booth. So the thing is, I want to show you what they mean by you had to find displays of different currencies, right? I believe Google has it. It should have it. Why is it taking so long? Okay, in the meantime, they say you go up to the counter and notice a screen displaying different exchange rates for different currencies. You find Japanese yen, so you remember, you find Japanese yen and think to yourself, wow, right? So whatever you found there is going to amaze you. My $1 is worth 100 yen. So pay careful attention, guys. So the $1 you had, when you go to the currency exchange booth to exchange it for the yen, it's worth 100 yen, right? Correct. We are getting there, guys. And I have $10. I'm going to be rich. So you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to be rich, right? Because you just realized your $1 is worth 100 yen, right? So in brackets, this excitement is quickly killed, right? Is quickly killed when you stop by a shop in the airport afterwards to buy a can of soda, and all of a sudden half your money is gone. So what do they, why would suddenly all of your money is gone? For those who haven't guessed, or for those who knows already, it is because of inflation. It's because of inflation, guys. Inflation. So for those who don't know, to explain what is inflation, inflation is decline of purchasing power of money, right? So decline of purchasing power of money, not decline of money, but decline of purchasing power of money. So you might have a lot of money in your bag, but it's worth nothing, because with that lot of money you just can't buy a lot of things. So you have 100 yen, it's equal to $1 in the USA. So to the USA, they only have to have $1 to buy a can of soda, but on your side you have to have about 50 yen to buy that can of soda. So it's the decline in purchasing power of money per currency given. I guess I did explain that. So let's try to check if we have that page of the currency exchange booth. It didn't load. Okay, it didn't load. Let me try to check something. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter for now. Let's try to continue with the lesson. We are going to see it a bit later on. Yeah. So we've understood this other sentence too. So far we know that forex trading is something that has to do about two countries. It has to do with currencies. It has to do about inflation. So pay close attention to do not get lost in this video. So we try to read this again. Let's try to read it out loud. It says, when you do this, you've essentially participated in the forex market. So forex market, we came here to learn about what is forex, and now already we just discovered it's a market, right? It's the forex market, right? You've exchanged one currency for another. What I said when I tried to explain it in my perspective, in my own words, that forex trading is an exchange of one currency for another. So they are saying, if you've bought at the airport, you've exchanged your $1 to that 100 yen, you've already participated in forex trading. Or in forex trading terms, assuming you are an American visiting Japan, you've sold dollars and bought yen. Now let me try to explain this. Let's say I'm not good at drawing with using a PC. This is America, this is Japan, right? We have a dollar this side and we have a yen. So when you want to have the yen, obviously you have to then sell your yen, your dollar, to buy the yen. So you're just exchanging. Hence they say, if you are an American visiting Japan, you've sold dollars. The dollars that you had, you've sold them and bought yen, and you bought the yen. So the yen that was there is now in your hands. The dollar you had is now in their hands. So in a way, you've exchanged, right? You've exchanged, because money is not a product, so you've exchanged it, right? So they're using buy and sell so as to you get familiar with the terms, because they use them a lot in forex trading. You learn about that as time goes by. And but then we have another last sentence here. It says it says, before you fly back home. So keyword, before you fly back home. So keyword here is before. You stop by the currency exchange booth to exchange the yen that you miraculously have left over. So you didn't spend all the money you had. Miraculously, you've left over some of the yen that you had. So according to them, the reason why you left some of the money you had is because, damn, Tokyo is expensive, man. You remember when we had that $1 exchange it for the 100 yen, and we bought a soda at the airport only to find half of our money is gone. So now you are at Tokyo itself, and we are realizing, man, if I continue spending my money, I'm going to be left with nothing when I go back home. So we left the money because apparently Tokyo is expensive. And notice the exchange rates have changed, right? So it means the exchange rates are never the same, so they change over time. So hence they say, and notice the exchange rates have changed. It's these changes, right? Pay close attention. What are they trying to say? They say it's these changes in the exchange rates that allow you to make money. This is why we are here, that allow you to make money in the foreign exchange market. So what have we learned according to BABYPIPS? BABYPIPS defines forex trading. Just a recap. Let me try to just to get a recap of everything. BABYPIPS define forex trading as an exchange of one currency for another. So they say, if you've traveled to another country, you usually had to find a currency exchange booth at the airport and then exchange the money you have in your wallet into the currency of the country you are visiting, right? And then they also emphasize, they are not really emphasize, but they give you a scenario. They say you go up to the counter and notice a screen displaying different exchange rates for different currencies, which I was trying to show you here. Still hasn't loaded. They say, wow, my $1 is worth 100 yen. So because you didn't know what forex is, you just realized that if you have a dollar in your hand, you pretty much have, it's equivalent to 100 yen when you are in Japan. And I have $10, so with that $10 it means you have 1,000 yen. I'm going to be rich. Then this excitement is quickly killed, I'm sorry for that, it's quickly killed when you stop by a shop in the airport afterwards to buy a can of soda, and all of a sudden half your money is gone. And I did explain here, I said it's due to inflation, right? It's because of inflation. So you might have 1,000 yen and I might have just $10. You might find that my $10 is worth over that 1,000 yen because of the currency strength, because of inflation, because of development of countries, because of many things they do impact the value of one currency to another. So when you do this, you've essentially participated in the forex market. And I did say this market is a highlighter. You need to know it's a market, it's not just forex. You are now involved in a market, right? You've exchanged one currency for another, or in forex trading terms, assuming you're in America visiting Japan, you've sold dollars and bought yen. Because it's a market, you buy and sell, right? So you've sold your dollars and you bought the yen because you wanted the yen and you had the dollars to yourself. You sold the dollar, you bought the yen. Before you fly back home, you stop by the currency exchange booth to exchange the yen that you miraculously left over. Tokyo is expensive. Apparently Tokyo is expensive. You couldn't spend all the money, you left some of the money. And notice the exchange rates have changed. It's these exchange rates that allow you to make money in the foreign exchange markets, right? So I'm going to stop here for now. I don't want to make these videos too long, but if you have watched up to this far, I really appreciate it, guys. Please do give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell. This is to help you that when I post other videos in the future, you will get notified instantly, right? I believe this is where the video ends. If you have questions or you want to comment something to me to give you clarity, there's more that is going to come. I'm going to have the series of according to babypips.com and explain everything, so as to give you confidence, because some of the traders, they will give you an explanation of a thing, but you don't know where they got that explanation from. So I'll be referring from babypips.com. As you see, also this is Baby Pips. I didn't rename this thing. Baby Pips is like this, and the good thing about it, they also give illustrations so as to, you know, to give you that thing, so it's easy for you to read. Yeah, I think that's just about that, guys. Thank you for watching up to this far. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell. I love you guys. Thank you.